Yes, good evening. Dear me, Darius. Welcome to F4. Darius is stressed. But that's only because F5 went a touch wrong. Not too bad, though. Where are we now? We're in F4. We are in Spa. It is a mystery weekend. Every tier has a different track. And we're in Spa, and it is pouring it down with rain. Although it looks like they are on the inters, not the full wets. Let's have a look.
Can you invite Zucho?
I can indeed.
Oh, he's here. He's here. He's here.
Oh, he's here.
How the hell did he get in here?
Oh, it's like a bad smell. You can't get rid of him.
Bad smell. Zucho. Bartholomew Herpes Zuchnik.
Such a legend. Snoo's been giving it the big one in chat. He was saying 1 second faster, I'm cooking in the rain. And then he retired, I think, thinking, oh, I've got this job done. And Binhu's just gone 4/10 quicker than him. Which makes me smile.
As angry Danish driver has, I don't know what he's done. Binhu, Toby Fennell, F5 legend, who got yeeted up to F4 because he's too cool.
Yeah. Mr. Bean P3 currently on the wet tyres, so improvement for him, I think, to come. I think everyone will improve, or they should. Where's Wrongston?
Should do, yeah. Where is Wrongston, actually? It's been very quiet today, actually. I haven't heard him all day.
Yeah. Scary, isn't it?
Yeah.
So yeah, Spa normally causes carnage. As we say, that's the yellow flag in Sector 1. Hopefully it's raining in the race, that'll spice it up a little bit as well. And Junaid has gone on pole. Junaid Binhu, top drivers, previous, well, were they ever F5? Or were they just in the lowest tier when it was F4? I think Binhu was F5, wasn't he? I can't remember if Junaid was.
Junaid shouldn't have really been an F4 last season.
No, it's quick. A lot of these are in here. 2 F5 boys in Istford.
It's about the man who races in every race possible. You know, it doesn't matter if like fucking the fastest racers in the world there. Istford would be there. The man loves it. Same
He loves
as Milos, same as Fifth Geo, same as Filippo.
Nico Hiltonen.
Yes, where's Nick Hill?
You can't put him in here.
I haven't invited him. I tagged him and said, does anyone want him?
Why has he got a snake? Oh, I don't like that.
I don't know. As the Alfa Romeo of Dominic's has decided to park at the bus stop chicane,
Was he?
waiting for a bus.
I've just been watching Binhu for a while. Who's on a lap? Mr. Bean, probably. Oh yeah, purple sector 1, here we go. He's on the full wet tyres. So he's opted for a slightly different strategy to the others. Binhu has gone on pole position by over a second. Jesus. I think the track's getting better. I think Mr. Bean's made an error.
Revolution.
Yeah, because he's on the wets.
Well, Dominic's is just like fast and furious Tokyo drifting around this track at the moment. I don't know what he's doing.
Absolutely dominating the track.
In Sector 1 and Sector 3, for drivers being slow, there's a Mercedes parked up as well. That looks to be Jams. Jammies? Jammies.
Jams. The PC driver, well, one of the two. Nice for those guys. They've actually got competitive races. Although if Hamster keeps winning, we'll have to get rid of PC from F5, I think. Unfair advantage. Unfair advantage.
Well, they can be like 6/10 faster.
Exactly. And what was his gap in quali? Probably 5/10 or something. Everyone wants the penalties removed in F5, which is interesting.
Well, I can cry because I had no penalties.
Mr. Bean P2 popped up on the full wet tyres. He should have been on the inters and he would have been on pole by a mile. But again, Mr. Bean Brain He's not very good in Spa. The last time I commentated him in Spa, he binned it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Then again, he bins it everywhere, doesn't he? How long's left? 2 minute 38. Has the checkered flag been waved?
Yes.
Good, because I'm bored.
But every driver is on a lap as Jason Burrow.
Jason
Who had an
Burrow.
impressive debut last week, making a podium in Bahrain.
Oh, Endo's finished his 209 lap. 209 with no front wing. Good.
Quick.
Dominic's up the line. Does not improve. Who's next? The Red Bull of Zuchal. It's not Zuchal, it's the other Red Bull. Where's the other Red Bull?
Junaid.
Pits.
Zuchal's mowing the grass.
Yeah, standard. The Haas of someone. Where's the other Haas?
Yes, Apo is heading into I forgot the name of this turn. Puhan.
Puhan. The two Ferraris about to finish their laps. 50. Here he comes. Jumps up to P9. Who's next? Jamy. Pops up to P4. Great lap from him.
As we see Chris Pratt quietly going into P3 in the house.
Lovely. The Aston Martin Mark up to P8. So Snoo, who was laughing his head off saying he's quicker than everyone, he's currently P9. What a dope. Mr. Bean's still pushing.
Go on, Apple.
I don't think he is actually. No, he's not. He's not. False alarm. False alarm. He's out of fuel. He's not using his battery. He's going into the pits.
I've been yeeted out of the Robbie.
Oh dear. We'll have to try and get you back in then.
I might be able to join up Apple's invite.
Friends, I've just sent you an invite. You have joined, apparently.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you very much.
Good. Good. And we're in Spa. How many safety cars then, Darius? What are we going for?
Max.
So 4, is that? 5?
I think it's 5. I'm a casual when it comes to this game.
Oh, so Snooze listening. Oh dear. I best be kind.
Snooze. Oh no. No snooze for Snoo. As that will wrap up qualifying.
I only like to laugh at people when they say they've done well or doing well. A bit like Elliot Parker, really. Front runner. Oh, I'll be a front runner in this division. Is last place every race. I just love that kind of, falls from grace, to be honest. Big yourself up. Don't perform. Claims he was on 6 seconds slower lap, so should have had pole by 4 seconds. Again, an absolutely ridiculous claim by Snoo, but I'm sure he's 6 seconds quicker in the field.
That will wrap up qualifying.
Well, he should be P1 by lap 1. If he's not, then I'm afraid his claim's invalid. So there's a challenge for you, Snoo. P1, lap 1. Off you go.
Go on the Snoo. Go on the Snoo.
Anyway, we will be watching. Jason Baird, what a pole.
Toby Friddle, P2, Chris Pratt P3, Jammies P4, Filippo, Apo, Junaid, Mark, Snoo, and Isfad ran out the top 10. 50 on P11, I didn't see the rest.
Yeah, but they're too slow.
Snails.
Come on. Rain.
You want rain?
Well, I want a dry-ish start and then immediate downpour. Thunderstorms, cars in puddles. That's what I want to see.
As William Magnussen says, he's doing a last to first when he starts at P9.
Well, yeah, another claim that's clearly untrue. Unless he's going to drop back to the back of the field, do that. Yes, gone Snoo, do that. Drop to the back of the field, last to first. Give us some action. I think it's going to rain because it looks a little bit grim, a little bit, cloudy.
A little bit grey. I've run out of potatoes in my stew.
Oh, that's absolutely dreadful news.
I know. The nicest part is they soak up the
potatoes known for their sucking ability.
I'm just going to eat my food and shut.
Mind you, I have dated some potatoes in my time. Anyway, five lights. And away we go for the Mystery Grand Prix. Where are we? We don't know. Jason Bear goes into P1 easily. Keeps the position. Binu P2. Chris Pad up the inside. Squeeze him a little bit. Doesn't get the job done. Remains P3.
So his movements further down the field as Milos has dropped 4 positions. Alex Theodore in the Ferrari up 3 positions. They are the biggest winners and losers of the start. Everyone seems to have gotten away quite cleanly.
Mr. Bean's got a great run here on Filippo. Can he? Oh, sorry, he's not doing anything. Make the move, man. Dive, dive. Boo. Oh, there's a dive behind. There's a few dives behind. Oh. Alex. The Red Bull. Junaid round the outside. Job done. Easy stuff. 2 McLarens are battling, I think. Where's the other McLaren? Oh, it's just gone ahead of him. That's terrible camera work. I do apologise. There's a yellow flag. And it's for Zuchol. Angry Danish driver is also off the track. So they've obviously come together. Mr. Bean up to P4. He's round the outside of Filippo into Puon. This is dangerous. Filippo's backed out. Wise. He's collected his teammate there. They're still side by side. They're 4 wide through Puon. And Filippo has... Oh, no. Mr. Bean is through. Oh, is he? No, they're still side by side. Filippo, Mr. Bean. Danger, danger, danger. Oh, there's going to be contact surely. Who comes out ahead? Filippo, just great driving from Filippo. Look at this. The 4 cars nose to tail.
Yes, Filippo, the former F5 champion, holding off Apotolpo for the moment here.
Oh, I don't know. Snooze involved.
But here comes Wille Magnussen.
Oh, no. Not 3 wide. They must stop. Mr. Bean, you've got to dive here, man. Down the inside. Dive, 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 dive. Oh, he's bottled this. He's cut the corner. No, you should have had both of them there. Oh, he's lost it. Jami's involved as well. Snoo up to P5 already. Down the inside of his teammate as well. Filippo's not having any of that. He might get him through a rouge. Further up, they are losing a lot of time to the leaders. 3 seconds behind already. 1 lap in. So, what can Filippo do? He's got Mr. Bean right up his arse. Within tickle territory, as I like to call it. But Chris Pat and Binu are side by side. There's the ER flag in Eau Rouge. Is that a safety car? Who has lost it? Nobody. We'll go back to the leaders. Or shall we? I don't know. The leaders aren't really doing much, are they?
Well, they've kind of got away clean, haven't they? As Wille is rapidly gaining on Toby Fenholm. He's gained half a second this lap so far in the first sector.
Mr. Bean and Filippo still battling as well.
Yeah, this is great.
Lovely stuff. Snoo, can you catch up to the front 3? That's the real challenge, especially on mediums. So it looks like it's either soft medium or medium soft here. Or it's going to rain and people are thinking gambling on the early rain with the softs. It's quite a mix, isn't it? It's like half and half. So
yeah, they're alternating strategies. If you were watching F5, it was literally a tactical game. It was a game of chess all race, really.
Vector safety car. We don't know why.
The VSC has been deployed. I'm assuming someone's lost their front wing.
Gives us a chance to catch our breath. It's good lap 1 actually. Relatively exciting.
I have to say, Apple has really improved his racecraft. You know, he was always quick.
Yeah, well, but he wasn't always quick. The first season he was really, really poor. But yes, yeah. he has improved substantially.
Yeah. And I look forward to seeing what he can do when he drops the assists. As Lex Hoddle drives into the bits.
Yeah.
I'm assuming he is the culprit of the VSC, as he is changing his front wing.
If I had to pick a champion, from a fan point of view, Apo would be the one for me.
Can you imagine Apple having Ero champion?
Oh, I'd love it, man. We need it. We need it. It could happen this season if he keeps it on the road. But we'll see. It's a long season. Long season. Let's not put too much pressure on him. I think he does listen to the stream, so sorry, mate.
Pressures for tires, Apple. He recently actually lost his grandfather 2 nights ago, so our condolences to you as angry Danish driver gets a drive through for speeding under the VSC.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, it happened literally after it happened in the middle of the GT7 race.
Oh.
On Wednesday.
Terrible. Like you say, condolences, awful stuff. Anyway, been who on the back of... go on, you angry Danish driver. What did he do? Did he just leave?
He just retired. He retired in the pits.
Oh, right.
And Dominic's getting the move on Alex Taylor for P9.
Jamie all over the back of Junaid all over the back of Filippo. But further forward, Bin Hu all over the back of Chris Pat. We'll watch that first. There's the yellow flag. I think Zuchel is in Problemville. No, it's not Zuchel. Sorry, I don't know who it is. I don't know what's going on there. Something odd, strange happened there. It was the Alpine. Yeah. Sorry, it was the Alpine. Yeah, of course it was. Anyway, we've missed everything. Jamie still behind Junaid, so nothing actually happened. Bios has gone to the hard tyres. Zuchel is a mere 49 seconds off the pack. What happened to Zuchel?
One safety car, that's all it takes.
Yeah, he'll win the race, man. Win the race. Well, actually, I'd rather he win the championship than Apo as an F5 driver, but it seems unlikely. Anyway, here comes Junaid. Oh, and Chris Pat, actually. No, it's Junaid on Filippo. Gets the job done. Very easy, actually. Too easy.
As I am trying to find my info about this track, and I can't find it.
It's the longest track on this the calendar.
With the most elevation changes as well.
That's all I know. I think it's in Belgium. It looks a bit like a... I find the track map, if you look at it, it looks a bit like a SMG, like gun. Do you think like one of them ones, the mini SMGs you get on GTA, like probably San Andreas or something, going back years, but it looks a bit like that, you know, it's a bit like a gun. That's what I've always seen anyway. Yeah.
It looks like the Needler from Halo.
Yeah, a little bit like that actually. Yeah, it's a good shout.
I know it's a very specific gun, but just like...
Yeah, the side-on view. It's probably not quite fat enough at the top. Anyway, something's occurred. The Ferrari spun round. I think that was a reset to track. I'm just going to say, I think that might not have been. I might be doing a disservice here, but it looked very sort of robotic the way the spin round happened. So yeah. Anyway, not that it matters. It's in P15. If anyone wants to report it, get a life. Wrongson's not racing, so we're good.
There'll be no reports tonight at F4.
No. Well, he probably still reports someone. No doubt he's reported. He's watching the stream, reported that already, perhaps. But yeah, I hope he's all right. What's he doing? It's a shame he's not racing.
Yeah, it's a lot quieter without him. So I think something has happened.
Yeah, Zuchel's binned it, and there's a safety car.
Zuchel, with his shiny new wheel, has decided that is enough for this evening.
Yeah, he didn't race with his wheel, did he? He was on control, apparently.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay. As Jason Berg gets a 3-second time
under the safety car,
which is not good. Bueno, the Frenchman not going to be happy with that.
Well, never mind. So everyone here with soft pits, probably for hards, assuming there's no rain, right? Well, actually, everyone pits for hards, don't they? Regardless.
That makes sense.
Yeah, and go to the end, I'd say.
As Ville has said, that this is a boring race so far. He's able to text and drive, which is a miraculous ability. If
he thinks it's boring, he should get his arse in gear and overtake the front three if he's got 6-second gap on them. Come on, mate, make it interesting. You're in the race and it's boring.
Bro,
there we go.
Win F4.
He will win F4.
But doesn't want to drive himself out of F4.
He's quick, isn't he? He's very good. A nice dude as well. You got to give someone stick. This is real issues happening with Jamie and Dominic's. They're like inside each other.
Jamie and Dominic's are inside each other.
Yes.
Well, I can see Dominic's miles ahead of Jam's, but...
Oh, yeah, it's changed now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was just a bit weird. Anyway, who's this good for? Probably the bottom 5. They were way down, weren't they? So, yeah, Jason Bear into the pits. Chris Pat has stayed out on the soft tyres. Well, you call it interesting. I'm not sure that's correct. But...
Well, he's obviously thinking the rain's going to come.
Is it going to rain?
Well, that's the only reason why he would stay out, right?
Oh, he's overtook the safety car. He's going to get disqualified. Oh. What an idiot, though.
What happened there?
He overtook the safety car
Oh.
and then like stopped. But I saw that happened to remember our good friend Alex Wells. That happened to him in Brazil once. He steamed past the safety car at massive pace, being the leader, and immediately got disqualified. It was hilarious.
I'm sure he blames somebody else for it too.
Yeah, of course. There's been some changes. Bin Hu's lost a position, I believe, under safety car. Mark, maybe it was on pit exit, perhaps. Who knows? Yeah, so Isvod stayed out. That's not too bad on the mediums. Like, I kind of get it. He's gained a lot of places. I don't understand staying out on the softs though.
The only reason you do it is if the rain's going to come, and it is very overcast in Belgium.
Yeah, it is a bit. But then, I don't know. I think it's a gamble. Isvod I can live with. Plus he's F5, so we're a little bit biased towards him. Well, I am anyway.
Well, interestingly enough, Toby Fennell has got on a fresh set of mediums too, and they're not going to get to the end. So.
Well, yeah.
15 laps? I don't think so.
He'll probably do it, but it's not going to be pleasant, is it?
It's going to be dirty, yeah.
Yeah, it's going to be in the wall at some stage, I think, if he tries that.
As Jammies, I think, has lost the car.
Has he?
I think so. Well, he's down to P15, and he's great.
He's gone? Yeah, he's gone. Oh dear.
We're going to see from Lex Hoddle's POV here, and that's going to bring out the safety car for another lap, I'd say.
Yeah. Just because of the McLaren, I think. It might be a really late call, though. I love late calls in. Confuses everybody. Causes carnage. Come on.
And Alex and Milos are like racing each other. I don't know what's going on here.
Safety car in this lap. Come on. Oh, yeah, they are. What are they doing? Come on, really late call now. Really late call. Oh!
That's Chris Pratt has hit the back of
the
safety car.
This guy's got a screw loose, hasn't he? Overtakes safety car, smash it into the back of it. Dear. Anyway,
Crystal has just left the session. Filippo has left the session.
Since when was Crystal in the session?
Well, that's an even better question.
Anyway, who left? Filippo?
Yeah, I'm trying to invite him.
Yeah, get him back in.
Sure if I'm friends with him.
Yeah, because he's doing well.
I'm not friends with him.
Can you somehow add them from this lobby? I don't know how to do that. I don't think I'm friends with him either. I am not. Oh, fuck.
It's okay. I told him to have me.
Yeah, you got time. You know, lap and a half.
Plus it's Spa as well, so it's a long lap. In case the audience is wondering, the two of us are absolutely exhausted after that race in Kota. And work. And there's no T-Rex tonight, so we have no noises.
Oh, it's a shame.
Ronan, who almost brought the league into disrepute this last week.
Yeah,
his interpretation of the rules.
It was being
quite good to watch.
It was brilliant. I loved it, but it was being daft. Let's be honest.
It was
funny. It was hilarious.
It was
but the common sense factor, you know, what Jean did was correct. Yeah, I mean, if it was the other way around, I don't know what I'm saying. If it was the other way around, and if the things that happened that T-Rex said happened to him, he would have rage quit the league.
Story.
Well, he would have rage quit the league. That's what would have happened. And he knows that. He was just being daft. He likes a good discussion, and that's why we love him. Like I say, it was good fun to watch. So the safety car is indeed in this lap. 3 DNFs already. And that noise, ladies and gentlemen, means it's just gone 8 o'clock.
It is 4 minutes past 8. As Filippo is back in the session.
Lovely timing. Well done, Darius. Saviour, hero.
I didn't invite him.
Oh.
I told him to add me, he just...
Well, he's rejoined. Well done, Filippo. No thanks to Darius.
I contributed. As we're waiting for Chris Pat to lead us up, and he's going to be a sitting duck.
He's not actually in his car just yet, though, so let's wait for Filippo. But yes, he'll be there. Good luck, Chris. Good luck, S12. They're going to be like Darius says, sitting ducks. Although Mark might be the cork in the screw in P4. Now Filippo's dropping. Oh, poor guy. Still not being able to join, I don't think. Oh, now he's in. Now he's in. He's dropped a couple of places and now he's going. What a shame. Snow up to P5 immediately. Jason Bell has took S12 very, very quickly. Mr. Bean under pressure. Dominic gets a 5-second defeat, ignoring yellow flags. So he's overtook before the safety car line, and no doubt there's absolute carnage into what's this place called? There's a name for it. The Camel Strait.
The Camel Strait.
Is it the Camel or the Hummel? I don't know. Anyway, oh no, that's terrible. That's awful. Oh dear me, terrible rejoins as well, guys. But who is this guy, Mark? Oh. So Mark had a little bit of a spinneroony and collected 3 drivers. Can't remember who the 3 drivers were. Oh, one was Mr. Bean. Oh no, there goes his championship chances down the drain. Long race though, head up.
And look who's up to P3.
Yeah, but he's got to overtake Postman Pat, and that's no easy task.
As Jammys has rejoined the session, S12 and Toby Fennell going at it.
So Snooze overtook Chris Pat. Turns out it was an easy task. But Jason Bear is no easy task for Snoo.
Ale Artur, ale.
Jason Bear, Jason Bear, Jason Bear. Junaid through S12. S12's having issues. Yeah, he's got no front wing. Brakes are on fire. He's gone wide. The Ferrari's through as well. You know, it's bad news if the Ferrari's overtaking you. And S12's lost the car. And Snoozed on the fastest lap of the race. What a quick man. He's done well, to be fair. It was a P9, so he's done alright so far, hasn't he, I suppose.
I hope he's got his Saturday night free.
Yeah, of course he will have. I don't care what he says. He'll have Saturday night free. Pure domination. Did he dominate last week? I can't remember. Anyway, here he comes on Jason Bear, but Jason Bear won't let him through. He will defend. Defend, man! He's defended. Oh, that was massive desync there.
Desync there, yeah.
Oh, that's horrible. Anyway, Jason Bear's in the lead, so happy days. Snoo's going for the dive down the inside of the desynced car. Risky. He's got the job done. Good move, actually. Yeah. Oh, well. So, Snoo's won the race. Max Verstappen, as he goes away. And Jason Bear's in P2 with a bounty. Bin who in P3 got to really stretch out them tyres. So, yeah, it could get interesting towards the end.
Well, Toby Fennell has the tyre offset at the moment. He is the fastest driver of the top 4. Well, of the top 6, actually.
One thing, though, with Snow, right? I know Jason Bear's behind him at the moment and is probably keep with him for a bit, but if he does pull away from here, I mean, it's a tremendously boring evening for him, isn't it? He's had, 9 laps of, good racing. Well, 6 of which are under a safety car, but apart from that, it's been good. And now what? What's he gaining out of his life for this? I personally think it's a waste of time. He's just leading and driving round. I mean, you may as well be in time trial. It's not the point of racing if you're going to, dominate the field.
Well, it is the Samuel Newman contingent, isn't it?
Yeah.
As Junaid gets past the pitting Chris Pat.
It's not what I like. I mean, it's a nice ego boost that, you're faster than all these snails, but, they're snails, so compete against the non-snails and see how you get on.
Then be boasting.
Yeah, Christ knows what I am if these guys are snails, but,
However, as we are talking, Jason Bear has gotten past Snow.
Oh, no, we've missed the overtake. Well done, Jason Bear. We should give him more credit. Perhaps there is a fight going on. There's Dominic's and Binhu very close to one another as well.
And what's interesting now, when these two start fighting, Dominic's is going to have a perfect opportunity to catch up here.
Oh no! What's happened to Jason Bear?
Oh,
No, he's in the
Who's
wall.
that?
He's doing a 70 million point turn. Spin it, mate. Floor it. No, this is not how you turn around an F1 car, guys. For all the kids watching, this is not how you... Yes, that's how you do it. Oh, not in front of a car, though. But yes, that was the way. Go on. Send it now.
This is very safe rejoin. This is the
love
safest
it.
rejoin I've ever seen in my life.
You know, he should get penalty points deducted for that lovely rejoin because he was very patient, wasn't he? Not many people would do that.
That was the safest rejoin I've ever seen in my life in this game. People just beat it back onto the track.
I love him. He should get negative penalty points for that, in my opinion. I don't think that's the thing. But anyway, that's given the win to Snoo. What a shame. Slow down a bit, mate. Give us a battle.
As Jason Burrell's nearly lost the car again.
Yeah, it's the tyres. They'll be burning or...
Red hot. As Apo Topo has recently... He's pitted now for fresh mediums. So Apo's going to try and work his way back up the field here. As Jason Burrell's lost it again. And I think that's a bit suspicious now. I've been watching him there. Was he trying to cause a safety car?
Probably is, isn't he? No doubt he'll crash into the wall and DNF on purpose if he doesn't get his safety car. Which he hasn't got his safety car, so I think we're going to see a deliberate DNF here, guys. He's definitely trying something, isn't he?
Well, it was just a bit suspicious because I was watching him.
Yeah, I only caught the tail end of it, but what he's doing into the pit. He's just annoyed, isn't he?
Yeah, he's trying to cause a safety car.
Yeah, well, it's failed. No doubt he advertised in the session after the failure, but it was in the pits, so fair enough. Not good if he's trying to cause one, though. It's almost as bad as the brake marker boards debacle.
What?
Sorry, I sprung to mind. We've had some laughs, haven't we? So Snoo's got a penalty, which might make things interesting if Dominic's can wring the neck of his car and catch up with Snoo. It is. I mean, it's the biggest compliment calling him the Max Verstappen of this tier, isn't it? But that's what it's a bit like, isn't it? With this race,
you're giving you're inflating this man's ego. Okay, let him bin the car or something first.
Well, yeah, true. But yeah, it's not looking likely, you know. Anything can happen. I hope for a Max Verstappen engine failure in lap 1 next... Actually, well, I don't hope for that. I hope for an issue that causes him to start from the pit lane. Because I think he'd still win the race, and that would be entertaining to watch. For the first 10 laps while he was overtaking people. After that, it'd be boring again. But, you know, that'd be lovely, wouldn't it? Be more interesting, anyway.
The crazy thing is, you know, like he was nearly 4 tenths ahead of Checo at the end of qualifying.
Yeah, but that's normal, isn't it?
Yeah.
But then I'd like to see, you know, I'd like to see him go to a different car like this season, and be like, well, would he be 4 tenths ahead of Russell? Because if he is, he'll still be on pole, you know. So which car is actually the best? We don't know. Is it just Max Verstappen just being ridiculously quicker than everyone? Anyway, back in the Ero world, Junaid's got a penalty. He's no Max Verstappen at this race. Oh dear.
No, he is Dutch.
Oh, is he? Oh, probably it's more of an insult than it should have been then. Apologies. There's another good Dutch driver, isn't there? Who is
Bios is Dutch. Lex Hodd.
Oh, no, sorry, I meant in real life. Well, no, I suppose this is real life, isn't it? They're not computer people, but you know what I mean.
What, Nick De Vries?
Oh, yeah, that guy. Yeah.
Poor Nick De Vries. As Villiers kind of... the car is sliding on him a bit.
Is it? He's just playing with this, he's just drifting, he's bored, he's rallying. Go on, drift around the bus stop, that's what we want to see. Go on, bit of a tail wag. We're watching you, Snoo. Bit of a tail wag on the bus stop, please.
As Chris Pratt has gotten past Mark Sternagel, he's actually tried to drift it as well. Has gotten past.
He's had a go. He's had a go. Good effort. Good effort. All right. Well, we'll have to watch some real action. Good try though. Love it. To be honest, he could probably do a fucking donut and still win this race, but I don't think that's within the sporting code. So Filippo close to the Ferrari of Gio. That's probably the closest battle. Actually, no. Dominic's on Binhu through a Rouge could happen. And then the two McLarens are quite close as well. Oh, look at that for a lovely Arouge from Dominic's. Round the outside of Binu. And now he looks at Snoo.
Now, what can he do? But the move isn't necessarily complete as well, because Toby will be keeping with Dominic's now for the rest of the lap.
Two McLarens, very close to each other in this section. Filippo and 50, here we go then. We thought this might happen. Ooh! Had to go onto the outside. Looked a bit suspect for a moment in time. Got the job done though. Class driver.
As you remember, Filippo was an F5 champion.
Yes, yeah. Oh, here comes Postman Pat though, down the inside of the Ferrari. That was a very opportunistic move. Didn't see that on at all. Sent it down the inside of the Ferrari. It's a difficult place to overtake.
Wow.
I made an overtake on this man here once. Sorry to cut across you.
No.
In that same place, but it's around the outside. I mean, yeah, that's just unheard of. What a tremendous driver I must be. But anyway, Postman Pat is all over the back of Filippo now. He's got some pace, hasn't he?
Charge. He's definitely on a charge. Those medium tyres are working a treat for him.
Oh, look at that, some real tickle zone, that is. He can tickle him with his nose.
This is kind of what I did with Daniel for about 5 laps in Coda in F5.
Painful.
I was literally behind him for about 5 laps.
That's what you got to do. There's a really good video of Ricardo in Singapore one year, and like how to put pressure on a driver. And he's like in every mirror, every corner. It's like, you know, he's just everywhere. And it's like a beautiful way to put pressure on people without, you know, smashing them off the track. There's a fine line.
Which is very difficult to do. And Sinead heads into the pits.
Oh, Sinead pits. Here comes Postman Pat. Oh, he thought about sending it there. He's thought, no, I'll wait till DRS and get you on the camel straight. Sensible, but it would have been nice to see a dive bomb.
Interesting enough, further up the field, Dominic is within DRS now.
Oh, lovely. There could be a race. There could be a race on. They're both... Oh, no, is that a 5 second? Oh.
I haven't checked.
It's a 5, so he's got to get past him and 2 second gap. But, you know, it's at least interesting. Maybe Snoo's letting it happen, as Chris Pat is past Filippo, as we expected. And he's got 2 seconds to catch up to the Ferrari.
Well, what I think Dominic is doing here is he wants to get into DRS, not to necessarily overtake Billy, but to drop Toby behind him. That's going to be his objective for the...
You can get that 5 second gap, yeah, finish P2.
Yeah.
Sensible.
Because at the moment he's going to be P4.
4 DNFs. Interesting.
Yeah, Jammies, I think his AI actually DNF'd him.
Yeah.
Because he was AFK when the game DNF'd him.
That's true.
He kicked out the server.
Strange things on PC, I suppose. Postman Pat's motored behind Alex. 2 seconds in a sector.
Well, Chris Pat is on a mission.
He is, isn't he? Unbelievable. What they put in them postal vans now. We should put him in the Ferrari next year.
He is quick enough.
Yeah.
Ferrari will look very nice in F124 as they have the most beautiful livery ever seen in an F1 car. And he is rapidly closing down Alex Theodore for P6.
God, send it, lad. Dominic's
as well.
He's going to have Snoop. He's got him.
I feel like not using any battery to fight this off. He's happy to stay behind Dominic's.
Well, it's made it interesting. Good stuff. Like to see it. There's a battle at the front. He just wants some airtime, I think. I think that's what it is. He was like, they've not said my name in a while. We need to get back on the stream. So here's Snoo in second place. And we've missed a Chris Pat overtake. Oh, no! Alex is back. Oh, I thought he was going to dive down the inside. That would have been dangerous. Postman Pat still charging. Could win this race. If there's another safety car, drops that 13-second gap. Everyone's on softs. Great spot. He's got the pace, hasn't he?
Yeah, he's been very impressive this race so far. Yeah. Lex Hod also having quietly a very good race, sitting in P4 at the moment.
Yeah, he's always solid.
Here as well. Toby Fennell is actually winning this race at the moment. Because Snoop is a time penalty, Dominic's a time penalty, Toby doesn't.
Nope, Snoo's on the chart. Oh, breathe in for that one. Oh, they're not. Oh dear, this could get spicy here. Look. Oh, he's not sent it. I thought he was going to send it there. because it was getting. Oh no, he's got a switchback though. But no, it's getting very spicy. They were squeezing each other on a very dangerous part of the track.
I think Dominic's just staying behind for DRS. He's not going to make a move into turn 1 here. He's
Scaring him.
Rouge.
Pressure. Yeah. Love the pressure. Go on, tickle his gearbox.
Well, this is it. When you're behind a driver, as Mark gets past Apple for P10, when you're behind a driver, it naturally encourages them to make mistakes. And here we go, right up a Rouge and ready on.
Oh my word.
Ooh. He's going to have him here. He doesn't even have to use any battery.
Too easy. Too easy.
Yeah. I think Dominic's
good battle, though.
Lower wings.
Good battle. Yes, I think he is, because Snoo said he had a wet setup on, didn't he? So he's quicker in the corners in sector 2, but struggling on those straights.
Interesting. I like the way this game has kind of evolved to the point where people aren't really DNFing as much as they were in F122. It's become more about tactics now.
Yeah.
Which is kind of a reflection of F1 in real life, I suppose.
Yeah, it's what it should be.
As Snoo is going to go for the move here.
He's not.
He is.
Oh, they've contacted.
And there's contact as well. He has gotten the move. I don't know what was that.
Didn't even expect that. You've got to watch them everywhere, haven't you?
That's a 3-second time penalty. Obviously, Villa thinks he wants to get it past him now while he's on the faster part of the track.
You can tell I like underdogs, can't you? Just bashing Snoo all race, and then Pat gets a penalty, and I'm devastated. Here comes Dominic's round the outside. Oh, there's contact!
Whoa.
Oh, who squoze who there? We don't know, but Snoo is in the pits. He's caught the crease, put them in. Insert Leonardo DiCaprio meme.
What was that? He's cut the pit line. He's got a 3-second time penalty. Toby Fennell is going to win this race.
What's he done? He's retired from the race.
Eh?
Oh, I don't think he's happy with Dominic's then. Seen the red mist. I'm not sure who squoze who there, though, really. Are you?
I think they're both being naughty there.
Yeah, they were both... like before, they were getting a bit tasty, weren't they?
Yeah.
I'm thinking...
gets past Apo, and they're going to go fighting up Eau Rouge.
Well, that's made the last 5 laps very interesting.
That's a bit strange now, isn't it?
Very odd. Very odd. Red mist, or perhaps, I don't know, a few years ago, this has got a birthday party or something, you know. It could be anything, couldn't it? Anyway, Mr. Bean has got past Junaid. A lovely move from him.
Villa is not too happy in the chat.
What's he saying? Dominic's what?
He's dropping F-bombs.
Oh, the F-bomb. They were tapping quite a lot. For a couple of laps, it was sort of building up, wasn't it, to a crescendo.
Yeah.
To be honest, though, it didn't end too badly. I don't think there was any damage. Luckily, of course. I mean, it could have... Perhaps he did get front wing damage from it, I don't know, but... yeah.
Well, it looked like he got a bit of damage.
Oh, did he? Oh, yeah. Yeah, okay, okay.
As Alex gets the 3-second time.
Because he got tilted, didn't he? You know, they sort of came together, and he got... Because he was slightly in front, he got sort of spun into the wall a bit, so I don't know whether he clipped the wall there with that. And then he, you know, comes across the pit lane entry like a lunatic, and then retired from the session, so... yeah. Yeah, shame, really, because it was... Good battle.
Junaid is coming right back at Apo into the bus stop chicane. The two are going to go side by side. Apo's got the inside here.
Wow, lovely racing.
Start for this straight. This is very clean. Junaid is just zoomed by. Oh my god.
I mean, Apo had to take a tighter line, but that was something else from Junaid.
That was like a bullet.
Yeah, he does have fresher tyres. 5 lap fresher. So does that make that much of a difference? I don't know, but.
As Alex is the fastest lap of the race.
So Dominic's needs to get by Bin Hu. Bin Hu is going to be, well, he's going to be really struggling, isn't he? And by us, for that matter. 12 lap old mediums. 5 laps to go. Well, 4.5. It's a challenge.
As Apo and Junaid are still going side by side.
Wow.
Still fighting.
It's lovely and clean, though. I mean, for now, but this is... I'd love to see it. Especially at parts of the track you don't expect normally. You know, you have to really give people respect through there and take wildly different lines. And this is where Apo's improved. Like you were saying earlier, before he would have been like, oh well, I was just on the racing line, I couldn't do anything else. It's like, well, you could lift off, and he's learned to do that now. He is giving space, and yeah, another season he'd be in the wall and out the race, but he's in P8 and battling, so it's good. No, he's just absolutely screwed him. Same old Apo, never mind.
Yeah, he needs to overtake Sinead.
He's not learned anything.
We retract our previous statements. Bios is quietly sitting here in P2 provisionally.
Yeah.
The time penalty Dominic's has, having a great little race.
Beautiful, isn't it? It's just whether you can hold them mediums, same as Spinu, really. Hopefully they don't get punctures or anything. That'd be painful. But you know, here comes Dominic's though. Needs to get a big gap because he's got a 5 second. I can't remember what it's for though. Was it ignoring yellow flags? Was it that one?
I think it was out of that. It was that.
Because if it was, you know, there's potential that could be removed. You know, so this could be for the win. I mean, I didn't see what happened. I'm just saying, you never know. It's, you know, the game's stupid sometimes, but equally it could have been correct. So, who knows?
It was for ignoring yellow flag.
Yep.
As Apple and Sinead are still fighting. Some big gaps forming here. Mark and Isfod fighting here. Mark on the fresh top tires. That's going to be a very easy move to complete.
Doddle.
Yeah.
So Sinead now behind Mr. Bean. Which wasn't the case, I don't think, last time we were on board.
No, and Apple's got a lot more battery as well, so he is just going to cruise up.
You know, I think Dominic's is going to make a 5 second gap here, just purely on the mediums dropping off, because he's already 2/10 in 2 corners. So
in terms of battery, they're quite evenly matched here as well. So Dominic's has the lower downforce setup, if I remember.
It's just all about those mediums.
Yeah. Agreed. There's a bit of a wobble there at the last turn, and so does Toby.
A safety car now would be very interesting because that would drop Dominic's. They'd all pit probably. He'd serve the 5 seconds, and it will drop him below the 2 and maybe even 3 behind him.
Yeah, but I don't think there'll be a safety car now either.
Yeah, it's too late now, isn't it? Or no, where are they? They're on lap 20, so I think if anything happens now, maybe safety car can come out for a lap. Maybe not. Who knows? Nothing else is happening. So the Ferraris are together. Team orders coming up here. Yeah. Wow. So easy. Sinead right up the Hass's ass.
And here they go again. These two have been fighting every single chemistry, and right behind them, the Ferraris are doing the exact same thing.
They've had such a lovely battle, haven't they? I hope it doesn't end in tears. It's looked, you know, respectful throughout from both, so...
Well, you have to look at today from Apple's point of view. The main title rivals, Snoo, Jason Beryl, and Ronan, are all
fair, yeah. Just pick up some points and move on.
You know, and if he can get P7 here, as Enduro's finally gets a 3 second time penalty, if he can pick up P7 here, he'll be very, very happy.
Yeah.
That's a result. I think it's worth 4 points.
It's points, isn't it? You know, it's better than nothing. That's what we say.
As I feel I was robbed of the wins 9 F5, but we won't talk about that.
Yeah. Who's winning F5?
Actually spun. It's wide open now.
Are you in the lead?
No.
Really?
Where did I finish last week? I finished P10 last week.
Oh. For some reason I thought you were P2 last week. Oh no, you got pooed on, didn't you? Yeah. Well, pooed on. It was a bit unfortunate, but that's racing.
It's racing.
2 good races. I've enjoyed both in F5, so I'm enjoying racing again, which is nice.
It's a very clean tier. You have to give it credit where credit's due.
That's what it's all about.
And at the moment, as it stands, Dominic's will be P3. With Bios really pushing on now, using all of his battery just to get within that 5 seconds to make sure
Yeah,
he gets P2.
Dominic's
He had
got
a
it.
moment where he spun the bus stop, but it's okay.
Yeah, he's got to crack on as Dominic's, but I feel they're really going off the cliff here. These
Mediums.
medium runners. Yeah, I mean they've done
Yeah.
well to stretch them. Fair play to them, but they'll go completely off the cliff, and Dominic should romp away with the 5 second gap. But running out of time, 1.5 laps to go. 2 seconds. It's plausible. Who knows? But then he could DNF pushing, so anything can happen.
And Filippo is going to, as Fitcher gets a 3 second time penalty, Fitcher can easily scrape up to P4 here.
Yeah.
If we just double check the penalties.
To be honest, there's a lot of penalties.
Yeah, well.
So Postman Pat's jumping to. Oh no, he's got 7 seconds, so he's not going to jump at all. So Enduro's not really doing anything bad. They don't really affect anything, any of the penalties, do they?
Not anymore, because everyone has them.
Yeah. Anyway, we've got Mr. Bean on Junaid. Is anything doing here? I don't think so. He's getting a bit closer, certainly. Look at the top speed he's got compared to Junaid. He's not even using his battery. Send it, Apo. Yeah, all right then. Sensible.
Oof, almost in the back of Junaid. Junaid's a bit of a moment there as well, and they're going to drag race to the line.
Lovely. So
Apple's going to have one more chance here.
Yeah, and after that, really, it's a struggle. You got to send it into the bus stop, otherwise, haven't you? So I think Apple will get the job done here, and then it could be a full send from Junaid, or that's it, I'm afraid. Yeah, 3.7 seconds the lead now. It needs to be 5. He's got half a lap to do it. That's a challenge.
To say the least. And I don't think Apple's got enough.
He's going to have to send it to the bus stop.
Yeah.
Not here, no. Save the battery. Junaid's got less. They're both struggling. Well, they managed it well, actually. Appo's just got to stay with him, and he had tremendous more top speed going into.
Bios gets a 3 second time penalty.
I don't think it affects much, does it?
Well.
Alex is DNF'd. Dear me.
And that's going to mean everybody who finishes the race gets.
Not on the last lap. Anyway, Binhu, don't lose a second, and you're in with a shout of the win. Surely can't lose a second here. There's no corners left.
Well, he's not using his battery for some reason. Toby, use your battery!
Use. It's dripping away, look. 6 tenths. 5 tenths. 2 corners.
Unless a big wobble happens here, it should be okay.
I don't know. Traction. Yeah, Dominic's is 1. But Binhu takes the win provisionally. Good win from the former F5 driver, Bios. P3, the other McLaren P4. Piss pat. Anyway, Mr. Bean is going to send it around the outside. Great defence from Junaid. Junaid keeps the inside line. Can Mr. Bean keep it on the inside? He has. Lovely racing from the 2. Does he give space? Yes, he does. It's a drag race to that line. Oh, they've contacted. Oh, that was a bit naughty. I think that'll be reported. They were both sort of bumping each other there, and otherwise it would have been a photo finish, I think, between the 2. As it stands, there's a little bit of bumping on the line there, and yeah, they were desperate to finish ahead of one another. But yeah, what a great race, and great move from Appo around the outside as well, you've got to say. But yeah, a little bit of bumping on the straight. We'll see what happens there, but yeah, great to watch.
Yes, couldn't have put it better myself.
Well done, Isfod. P11, that's points, guys. And Rosti, of course, finishes P12, also gets points. Congratulations to all. If he ever finishes, of course, but I'm sure he will now.
As Todd says, he has driven 10 laps at 1.7 seconds behind someone. Once he is inside DRS, he locks up the rears. Unfortunately for him. As Junaid tap, but that was very eventful at the end.
Yeah, I don't think Appo will take that light-hearted thing very nice, to be honest. But I think Appo will report that.
He probably will.
But it's one of them, isn't it? It's like last lap, bit of I don't know. I'll have to watch it again. It was like I say, great to watch.
As the clock has rang, as it is struck 34 minutes past 8. And I think the two of us are actually going to fall asleep.
Yeah, I'm on my way soon. No, I suppose took it well. Okay, fair play. So yeah, good feeling in the F4 chat. Well done, guys. See the podium. Well done to all.
As Toby Fennell wins this race provisionally, Dominic's in P2, Dominic Schibord. With Lex Hall in 3, Enduro Zintas P4, Chris Pat P5. We had a great charge up the field. He was in the back at one point. Philip Keita in P6, Junaid Yassin in P7 after battling with Apo Toko for the whole race. Philip Kazewski in P9, Max Sternagel in P10, Isfad P11, Milos Rossi Liber in P12, Alex Theodore P13, unfortunately DNFing on the last lap. Snoo, Giesen, Jamies, Zuchal, and the angry Danish driver Randa are DNFers.
Good race, another good week. Great mystery thing, love that. Yeah, tune in tomorrow at sometime 5, 6, 7 o'clock.
Whatever you want, pick one.
Yeah, one of them. And then there'll be another track in F3. Who knows what that will be?
I don't know. Thank you all for this evening.
It's been a pleasure. Have a good weekend all. Adios.